Only eating Indian food for 24 hours. Now in this video we're making breakfast, lunch slash dinner and dessert. I hope you all are gonna enjoy this because this was so fun to make and the recipes were so yummy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Salma and if you're new, you're most welcome. As you all read from today's title, I'm going to be making Indian food. Now, before we get into that, I know I haven't been making this series for a while, but I already have 6 videos. So if you're new, I have a bunch of videos that are already filmed. Just wanted to let you all know I'm back to this series and I'm gonna be uploading every other week, hopefully. Back to today's topic, I'm going to be making Indian food, which I'm very excited about. I love Indian food. It's so trendy. Not only is it trendy, but it tastes amazing. It's like a food that feeds your soul, kind of. It's like if you're craving it, it's gonna satisfy you. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, today we're making Indian food and I'm so excited. As you all know, I always do breakfast and then I do lunch slash dinner and then there is always a dessert at the end. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So for breakfast, I'm going to be making rava uttupan, which is like a pancake that has like veggies and it has a lot of spice and it has its own sauce on this side. So let's go make that. So for the rava uttupan, I started by making the tomato chutney sauce, which I used mustard seeds and curry powder because I didn't have the curry leaves, and I also used ginger powder because I didn't have fresh ginger. And then you just put in the tomatoes and salt, a little bit of hot pepper and sugar, and you let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Then I moved on to the semolina pancake batter mixture, and in that you add yogurt, salt and baking soda, and you just mix that really nicely until you get a butter that you all are gonna see. Then I also prepared the veggies for putting onto the pancake. I used green pepper, onion, a little bit of chopped coriander and also tomatoes. And I did put some ginger as seasoning because they use fresh ginger, but I didn't have that, and a little bit of oil. I mixed that and then I put it onto the pancake once it gets bubbles, and then once it's done I take it off and flip it like that, serve the chutney, and that was it. Alright you all, breakfast is done. Oh my god, it looks so nice. The video I saw, these were a little bit thinner, but oh my god, it smells so good because of the vegetables and chutney sauce I had to make. Oh my god, they both smell so good. So let's dig in, you guys. I'm gonna take this one over here. It looks so good. It looks like a pancake, but like a really good pancake. So this is the sauce and I'm just gonna try it. But guys, look at that before I try it. It looks so good. Bismillah. Guys, that is so good. Goodness, this is so yummy. I feel like I could eat this every day. This is my new favorite breakfast. I'm not even kidding. Like, oh my god, I've literally eaten off all my lipstick. That's how good it is. I'm gonna go finish this up and I'll see you guys for lunch. I cannot wait. Okay, so now it's lunchtime and what I'm gonna be doing for lunch slash dinner, because honestly I cook a lot of food that is enough for the whole day, and I'm anyways trying new dishes throughout the whole day, so I don't need to be making dinner. I feel like I always have to explain this because I'm eating Indian food for the whole day, and you might think, why are you not making dinner? Because I make a lot of lunch so I can eat that for dinner as well. Anyways, for lunch I'm going to be making butter chicken, which is the best. It's also very flavorful, very good, and we're gonna be eating it with a naan bread. So let's go make this. So for the butter chicken, you add your chicken into a bowl, add some yogurt, then add some garlic. I added powdered ginger, turmeric, garam masala, cumin and hot chili and salt. That was it. I was supposed to use fresh ginger but I didn't have that, Anyways, after I cover that up and put it in the fridge to marinate. So for the naan bread, I started by adding sugar, yeast, and lukewarm water to make the yeast form up. And once it's formed, you add in your flour, oil, yogurt, and more warm water, not too hot, and salt. I almost forgot that. But you mix that, and then you knead for at least 15 minutes or until you feel like your dough is ready. And I added that into my bowl that had a little bit of oil and let that ferment, and then started with the butter chicken. I added butter and then I added my chicken. I cooked it until the waters disappeared and it was kind of brownish, and I put that aside. And in the same pot I add more butter. I added the onions and I just mixed that thoroughly really nicely, and I added some ginger powder and garam masala. Then I added some tomato paste. I mixed that. I added some water to loosen up the tomato paste. Then I added in a little bit more. Then I added my chicken in the mixture and mixed that really nicely. Then I added in some cream. Then I let that cook for at least or simmer for at least 30 minutes, and that's how it looked. I topped with some garnishes and some cream, and then moved on onto the naan bread. As you all see, my dough had doubled in size, and I go ahead and knead it a little bit. Then I divide the dough into two and cut the both parts into small balls. I got a total of 10 naan breads, but I rounded them and then press it together and just roll it out like a normal naan bread. You kind of want it more on the long side than the round side. And once that was ready, I put some oil on the pan, let it cook until bubbles come up, add more oil, and then flip it. And literally that's how you do naan bread. I hope I'm doing it right, but I went ahead and did all the others, and look at that, guys. Then I went ahead and started serving. So guys, food is finally done, and here is the butter chicken. It smells so good. Like, I cannot wait to dig in. And some homemade naan bread. Like, I had to go all the way in. Anyway, so I took the thumbnail, that's why I have a naan bread in here, but let's give it a try. It's so good. And it's not spicy. I didn't make mine spicy because usually when you order butter chicken here in Canada, it's so spicy. But when you make it at home, you can make it as spicy or not spicy you want. I took another piece now. Mike is helping me hold. Just look at that. It's so nice.
It's 10 out of 10 for me. It's really good.
This is so good. I can't even shut my mouth while eating. That's how good it is. I'm gonna finish up my food and I'll see you guys later for dessert. So for dessert, I'm very excited because I'm going to be making gulbar jabon. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But anyways, there are these small tiny donuts that are so cute, so yummy, and so sweet. So I'm super excited for this one. And so let's go make gulbar jabon. Wait. So for the gulab jabon, I start by adding butter, and once it's melted I add in milk, and then into that I add in milk powder and just mix until it forms kind of like a dough consistency, or it comes together. Put that on a plate and let it cool down. Also, you can break it apart on the plate so it cools down even faster. Once that is set aside, make your rose water or cardamom and rose water by adding sugar, water, some rose water, and some cardamom powder. Guys, I can't talk, but bring that to a boil and set aside. Then add some flour and baking powder into the milk dough consistency that we made before, and roll that until it comes together. Then start pinching and start rolling into small balls. I'm very bad at explaining, but at least you guys are seeing what I'm doing. So hey, while rolling this, make sure you have your oil pan ready on medium low heat. because these are supposed to cook in hot but not very hot oil in order to cook through. And I just put them into the oil around until they're golden brown, and once I reach the color that I want, I start taking them out and put them onto the tissue. I put them on the tissue because I wanted the oil to get drained out before I put them in the syrup. But I poured the syrup into a bowl that was deeper and just put them in, and I left them soak for 30 minutes. But you can do this for overnight as well. Guys, as you all see, time for dessert, and it smells amazing. It looks amazing as well. Like literally, I cannot wait to dig in. They have been sitting in the syrup for like 30 minutes, but it's kind of late in the night and I cannot really wait until tomorrow to eat this, because apparently you can leave this overnight so they get really huge. But I feel like they've gotten a little bit huge, I don't know. And also I didn't use needle powder just because I couldn't find it at the store, so I used this like, what is it called?
Oh, the powder, like it's just called milk powder, instant milk powder.
Oh, so I use like an instant milk powder, so I don't know how it's gonna taste. But also I forgot to show you all poking holes into it so they can soak up syrup, because I forgot, and when I remembered I just did it immediately, because honestly I wanted to eat this before it's too late. Anyways, let's give this a try. I have a spoon that I've been using here to like mix them around. Well, here's one. The syrup smells really good and I'm gonna try. I don't know how to eat this. We've gotten this in the restaurant, but they were in the syrup and you just use your fork or spoon, I guess. But this is how it's looking. It looks so yummy. Okay, bismillah. That is so yummy. It's so sweet. I definitely think the one at the restaurant are much better, and it's very like powdery, definitely because of the milk I used, because I believe needle would be a very different consistency. Even when I poured the powder in the mixture, it was very powdery. It wasn't like needle texture. But overall it's really good. It's really sweet. I love the syrup. I think that is enough for me for today. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and definitely if I had to choose a favorite, it was breakfast. It was so yummy. Like, I loved it. And butter chicken was also really delicious. Everything was very delicious, but like my favorite was breakfast, because this is a little bit too sweet for me, but otherwise it's really good. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.